Hi, James Vasari here again. Today I am going through some of my old sticks. I show you that I've been pulling these out of here, and this whole bunch is probably, well, undoubtedly going to be thrown away. These are some salvageable ones, but I've gone ahead and I've picked out the ones that were absolutely useless. Put them in a bin over there, and I mean absolutely useless, because look, here I use these old stones for, well, basically erasing. So I do save them when I can. I had a number of different brushes for a number of different medium, and I believe that's why some of my stuff is ending up looking kind of yucky. So I went through and separated them all out, and have kept some blending brushes over here that are they're synthetic and hog's hair and a badger hair and a sable hair. So I've got quite a variety over there to choose from. Some long, some short, some long, bristled and short, not just the handles. But each one gives you a little bit different control. You can imagine that the longer the bristle, a little less control, but a little more expression too. So these are all hog hair back here for my acrylics. These are generally for, well, these are all for my varnishing. So these are more acrylics, straight on acrylic brushes there. That's separated those out. Stop using those in my oils, right? And then lovely set of short-handled oil brushes, both the synthetic and the badger hair. And again, the badger hair is just about as soft as a sable, not quite, but you get the longer hair for the oils. I'm gonna have to shape some of those up too. You'll see in a second. But I don't endorse any brushes in particular. I like to use the flats. These are my oil brushes, and some are synthetic, some are sable, right down to there. So those are my big brushes. And I got some big name brushes in there, but I don't think the name really means a whole lot to me. What I'm really looking for in a brush, when I'm looking for a brush, let's see, I'll show you this. With my oil brushes, I just want to get a straight line. Now you can't see a whole lot of that because of the glass palette. So let me show you here, like, there we are. Just the fact that I'm getting a really good solid line across my brush when I'm painting, that's really all that matters to me. And then again, the control out of the brush, the sables versus the synthetics and the badgers. Those are pretty much the three that I have. So those are all my oil brushes that I just showed you. And well, except for I told you the one set was, the bunch was acrylic. And then I separated these out. These are all my watercolor, very soft, all sables. And I thought about, gosh, am I even going to keep these around? Well, they're sable. I don't know. I'll bring them out there. Generally, I only do my watercolor in plein air anymore, so I'll bring them out there and give them a go and see if they come apart or not. As long as they don't get hair in anything. But even with watercolor brushes, if the hair comes out, at least I'm not digging it out of a medium. I can just wait for it to dry and blow it off, unlike with oils or acrylics. So I was going through my acrylics and thought, hey, I think I want to get my acrylics in order, my outdoor painting acrylics in order, because I had all kinds of ratty brushes in there. Just wasn't doing what I wanted to do. I haven't really gone through my brushes in a number of years, so that's my bad. But so I take out when I go out plein air, I bring all these flats, just a bunch of flats, and some synthetic, and some sable. And I carry them in this because I do not want anything to happen, of course, to the bristles of my brushes. And that's pretty much all. That's it. That's all I'm going to take with me with plein air. I don't need anything smaller than that. And I might actually take a 4-inch or so. What am I doing? A 4-inch or so wide sometimes. Depends on the size of the canvas that I'm working on. I roll these guys up because I don't want them to fall out. But I don't want them to get all jammed up either. So what do? It's just a cloth case, right? So I'm going to be out plein air. This is my plein air gig. What happens is, handles up this way, and these just fit really nicely. Oops. Fit really nicely in here. And that way when I pick it up, the handle end goes down. Doesn't smash up my brushes. And this whole thing fits in underneath the drawer. See if it'll go in here. Underneath the drawer in my plein air kit. That seals up real nice. And then for my acrylic brushes, I teach in acrylics and have them here in this suitcase. You see the same deal, as long as they're giving me the edge I want, you know, and I get a couple of different sizes. As long as they give me, and when I'm in the store, I'll open these up, you know, and oh, don't open them up, you know. But some of the brushes, even right from the factory, if I'm holding it down and I can get the brushes to separate, there's something wrong. And I've had brushes that do that, so sorry, I pick them up. And then, of course, I don't want them to be jamming all around here. This is just a placemat that my friend Michelle gave me. She said, "Hey, guess what I saw? The bamboo brush holder. Oh, that's really cool." She goes, "Yeah, but I got one for you for, you know, that's free." So free's in my price range. I took it. So that's what I'm doing with brushes and my whole brush array assortment. And the brushes that I use, I keep the ones that I really want right there at standby. And you can see that there are a couple of different brands there, but it's a preference of how much control you're going to need, how much control you're wanting, and what kind of medium that you're looking to get into. Each one of them has a name and a code, and see if I can show you these without giving away who it is. You know, you go into the store and they're going to be up there advertising that they're both watercolor and oil brushes. Don't get all excited. That's true. Certain types of brushes, the sables, will be both watercolor and oil paint. So you will find that. But you may or may not find the company that you like. Hey, as long as it's not coming apart in your paint and it's giving you the control that you want, that's your brush. And of course, stick with the right medium, which is what happened to all my brushes and why I now get to sort through, I don't know. I'm not sorting through them. These are going in the trash. Don't stick your oil brushes in acrylic paint and then use the same brush for watercolor and then come back to it. It's just not going to work. So could you at least keep them separate? Sorry, these are getting thrown away. All right, that's it. See you next time.